I've done videos over the last few days about UK100 since it's been brought to my attention, what it means, what they're up to, who's paying for it, and so on and so on and so on. And when I start talking about this kind of stuff, people email me with other bits and pieces. Now, if you believe the race to net zero and the need to effectively remove all our CO2 is going to be a complete disaster, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on it. You're not alone. We've got so many people here with varying views on this. Now, I brought you a video about the flow of money. Who's paying for all this? And here we are. Here's a basic chart taken off of the UK100's actual site, showing you the flow from philanthropy all the way down through to local government councils and mayors. It's all there. And one of the mayors you can see is Sadiq Khan, who happens to be the chair of the C40 City Group, which is another matter entirely. Well, I received an email from somebody, which I want to show you now. Here it is. Hi, Andy. I saw your post about UK100. I did a search, and it's funded by the Ikea Foundation, a company outside the UK trying to influence our way of life. When I looked at UK100's site, they're pushing for councils to have more power so that they can introduce new laws to enable them to push ahead with their carbon neutral agenda, with the government having no influence on any decisions or laws that are made. Check out their website. It's very scary. What right do these people have to change our way of life without us saying or having anything to do with the matter? We never elected them to act on our behalf. All of that is absolutely correct, isn't it? And, you know, it's interesting, these funding models, where they come. I mean, you know, again, look at this. You can see the chart there. It's all publicly available if you look for it. Now, looking at the IKEA Foundation, here we are. Here's their website. Now, IKEA, you think, oh, go and buy a flat pack desk and have some good Swedish meatballs while we're at it, but there's more to it. The IKEA Foundation is a strategic philanthropy that focuses its grant-making efforts on tackling poverty and climate change. So they're setting their stall out right there. We see these as two biggest threats to the future of children living in some of the most vulnerable parts of the world. I wouldn't consider the UK vulnerable from that regard, although I would consider it in other regards. Together with more than 140 partners, we work to improve family incomes and protect the planet. You're not improving any family income. You're actually decimating it by your over-the-top climate goals. Recognising the inequalities that underpin poverty on one hand and climate change on the other, we aim to transform systems and build evidence of what works. Founded by Ingvar Kamprad in 1982. So this has been going on 40 years. The IKEA Foundation initially focused on design and architecture. In 2009, we expanded our mandate that resulted in our current mission to enable families to create a better future for themselves and their children and fight and cope with climate change. Since then, we've paid out 1.8 billion euros to our partners and now grant approximately 200 million each year. 2021, our board of directors decided to make an additional 1 billion available over the next 5 years. So, you know, it's long-term goals. Now, where does UK100 come into this? Well, UK100 is one of the organizations that have got a grant from these people. You know, you have a look here. Polly Billingdon, don't know if you've heard of her. UK100, to achieve net zero, we must unleash the potential of local government. Now, she's apparently the chief executive of UK100. And there's a big article there. I'm not going to read it because it's all virtual signalling and the usual tosh that we get from these kinds of people. I mean, she's the chief executive of UK100, founded in 2016. It's the face of the organisation, campaigning and communication specialist with extensive experience in media, government and policies. IKEA Foundation is supporting UK100. There it is right there, because it will help the UK to achieve a rapid and just transition to net zero economy. That's good for both people and the planet. So they're supporting them. How much? How much is that support worth? So on the IKEA Foundation, they have a grant page, and you can see here, I'll make it full screen so we get the idea. And that's there on the right hand side. They were given a grant in September of 2021. So 2 and a bit years ago, really, isn't it? Value €996,000. Total amount paid 817, so just short of €1 million paid to them in 2021. Now, when I look for 2022, nothing. When I look for 2023, nothing. So 2021, they were paid what I would consider a tidy sum, but I would suggest that it's not only the IKEA Foundation. I would suggest their income is moving in from other places also. That's how these people work. Little streams all over the place, and then they do what they do. We're going to get organisations like this pop up all over the place. You know, we've got C40, we've got UK100. I'm sure there's many others. If you know of any, or you want to add anything to this, email me, contact@andygifford.online, and let me know what you found out. If you want to watch another one of my videos on this kind of subject, there's one there for you. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.